made it to Disneyland Sea. Oh, Disneysea. Thing is, there's two kind of Disney. There's the Disneyland, the typical one, and then you have the Disneysea. It's the first time I see Disneysea, so I thought it would be really interesting to try. Tickets are the same. You can still buy 2 tickets for each, separate, and attend both, but you cannot use the same tickets for basically 2 different parks. Here it just feels like you're in Europe, but like I said, a more older Europe. But anyways, let's experience it and see how this goes for now at least. Alright, so I think it's time to make a midway statement. I've been here for about, let's say, 2 hours and a half maybe, and I've only been on one ride. Waiting in line for everything takes forever. I mean, I went on this ride and it took me, I had to wait for 90 minutes. Once I came out, now the waiting line is about 2.5 hours. That's freaking stupid. So this is gonna be what I thought of Disneysea, my verdict, and a quick tip about what you could do when you get there. Disney is very famous for the rides, obviously. Rides equal standing in line. Standing in line means waiting a long time. Disney doesn't have fast tracks, and that's one of the biggest problems there. Come as early as possible and forget about getting on the ride. Just go to the ride itself and look for the fast pass booth or whatever. It's gonna look something like this. Once you get there, you'll see it will say return time. Now, some rides will have 1, 2, or even 3 different timings. Take your ticket and go to the machine right under the timings and just scan your ticket, and immediately you will be eligible to go on the fast track or the fast pass lane for the timing that you chose. Once you do that, run to the other ride, do the same thing and do the same thing and do the same thing. If you don't do that, you'll just end up waiting in line for 2 to 3 hours. And if you don't believe me, here's an example of one of the most famous rides. Just look at this line. As for my verdict and what do I think about Disneysea? Disneysea looks nothing and feels nothing like Disney. It's just the magic of Disney. That's what you're expecting. You're not getting that. You are getting the 40s, 50s, or 60s vibes. And if we were to talk just that, it gets an 8, even a 9 out of 10. The only thing Disney about it that I felt from it was the Aladdin section, Little Mermaid castle, and even that wasn't really that crazy. It was just the castle, and then the whole thing was just underground. I'm sorry for being so negative about it. I'm not trying to step all over the name Disneysea. It's just, you know, I wanted that Disney experience, right? This turned out so different that it didn't meet my expectations at all. But you know, don't take my words for it. Come here and experience it on your own and see if you like it. You might. You know, you might enjoy it more than I did. But with that being said, thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, so apparently this is a walking attraction. Basically, you're trying to solve Leonardo's
code or something. The only problem here is this whole entire thing is in Japanese. I get it, but you do realize there's a lot of foreigners coming here. So why is it only in English? Why is it only in Japanese? It's kind of annoying. It takes the fun out of it. I just did it because I thought I would explore the place. I mean, I understand the concept of you're in Japan, so it's in Japanese, but you're also in Disneyland, so maybe there should be somewhat of a half-half. I'm not trying to, be an asshole, but I'm just saying. For now, I'm about to enjoy one of their water show or parade, and then after that, I'll leave. So enjoy the show as well.